What is up guys, FIFANapes DFC, today starting a new series called All About Pride. This is where I will play people such as friends or anybody anyway for 20,000 coins, and it's going to be 2 legs, and away goals will count, so I'm not sure why I did make it away goals count because it is still just a game of FIFA. But in this one we are playing against my brother Owen. He's an okay FIFA player, got a good, I don't know, 1 million to 2 million coins, and like I say, if you beat me you win 20k. So if you want to play me, you can always just message me on Xbox or on Facebook or leave a comment on my Facebook page. And going into the game, he's got this Argentina team, 4 informs in there, so a pretty decent team to come up against. So he played the home leg at first, so we go into the game, and within the first 4 minutes Owen manages to get a chance here with Zanetti, and Zanetti puts that in to the back of the net to give Owen the early lead. But he was off to a good start, but that was basically his moment, and I didn't really get going at that point. And he began to dominate, but we do get the ball cleared away here. Lee picks the ball up and then finds Chicharito. Chicharito lets it run through his legs, and Chicharito will just easily finesse that around Caballero to make that 1-1, and a little bit of a gay celebration, as they say. But things were looking good, back on level terms, but then soon after, Lee bearing down on goal, doing all the skill moves, and then rifling in with his weak foot to give us the 2-1 lead. And I was feeling confident that we were going to go on 2 away goals, and we're looking good for the second leg. So Owen had a bit of a mountain to climb at this point, so he had to get going, but he did once again concede, and Hernandez with an absolute thunderbolt from a good 30 yards there, right into Caballero's bottom right corner, and that gave me the 3-1 lead. And that was pretty much game over, I felt. But once again we get the ball, this time early in the second half. The ball will find its way to Chicharito, gets played through. Eventually we had 1-2 there. He brings his keeper out. I will just sort of go half around his keeper and fire it in, and it's in off the underside of the bar to make that 4-1, and things are beginning to get out of hand in this game. So comfortable lead. Game was pretty much all over, and things were looking up. But he did manage to get another goal back, and quite a good move here. Get a good bit of movement here, and then he eventually finds the open man, and that's just an easy as you like goal for Gomez to make that 4-2 in the last wee while of the game. So that's the way that game ended, 4-2. I have 4 away goals, and he had a bit of a a deficit to overturn at this point. So I had the home leg. We invited him into the game, and we get everything set up. And instead of going with the Argentina team this time round, he decided he would have a bit of a change, and he gave me this pretty nice hybrid. He's got some Galatasaray players, a bit of a Dutch Galatasaray BPL Brazilian hybrid team. So not the easiest game I could have asked for, and he gets off to a good start. I give the ball away cheaply inside his half. He plays it through. It gets a bit lucky here, but he'll get it through to Yilmaz once more, and Yilmaz will just put that under my goalkeeper to make that 1-0. So he had 1 foot back on the recovery ladder, and he had every chance, but he did miss a penalty. I don't know what he was doing. He missed a penalty, he put it over the bar before us. I forgot to put it in. But anyway, pretty much right after that penalty, we managed to get the ball down to Hernandez, and Hernandez gives us our goal to make that 1-1. And that was looking good on aggregate. That made it 5-3 on aggregate, with also the 4 away goals. So things were looking up again, and things went from bad to worse for Owen, as we get some nice play going here, eventually finding its way through. Hernandez gets it through from about 25 yards out, fires it in, and it's in right into the top corner to make that 2-1. And you know, it was pretty much game over. It was just a matter of how many it was going to get. I couldn't really see him getting a good 4 or 5 goals he needed to get back into this game and win the 20,000 coins. But you know, he does give the ball away inside his own half here, but I will pick it up, play the ball through to Lee, and that is a wonderful chip over Petr Cech to give us the 2-goal cushion and 3-1 lead. And you know, he was falling apart at this stage. He was holding his head in his hands. It was really quite funny. And you know, once again we pile on the misery for him. You know, we get the corner here. Kagawa puts that in. We win the original header. Eventually we'll come back to Araujo on the penalty spot, and that is just a wonderful left-footed strike into the top corner. And you know, that's pretty good for a centre back who will go on to score a few more goals. And you know, it was just so easy from this point onwards. And that 20k was looking safe enough in my back pocket. And we do get another chance here, a bit of a rebound goal, and Kagawa nods that in to make that 5-1 maybe 5-1 it is. And you know, so many of my goals had just been rebounds, and you know, pretty crappy goals, not very many that were actually any good. But I'll mind you, the Hernandez one was quite good. But he does manage to get a goal back to add a bit of more respect to the game. No good bit of play here, eventually gets down the line. You will find Sarpong 3 on the right side, and that's a pretty nice finish to make that 5-2. But you know, game was well out of his reach by this point, and there was pretty much no hope of a comeback. You know, I think it was in late 70 minutes, and you know, like I say, no chance of a comeback. But we do get another goal here. You know, I think it comes again from a corner. And pinged in from Kagawa once more. In it goes. The header down, saved, and then... No, it wasn't headed down, that's a mistake. He heads it down, and Araujo picks it up and puts that in off the post to make that 6-2. And, you know, Araujo proving to be a really good goal scorer from corners. And then Araujo once again will get his name on the score sheet from this corner. He picks up the ball here. Does a bit of a shimmy turn, a break free, gets a bit lucky, but then once he gets the luck, he just, you know, no mistake there, fires it in near post with his left foot to make that 7-2. And this game was getting a bit out of hand and a bit embarrassing for him at this point. And you know, it does, this is just compounds the misery for him here. You know, Chicharito will take the shot, and then Cech, you know, Heitinga intercepts, and Cech takes out Heitinga. And that makes that 8-2. So, you know, a pretty embarrassing scoreline. I don't think it deserved to be 8-2. Here's a bit of unluckiness, plenty of rebounds, and then that horror goal at the end. So that pretty much brings me to the end of this episode. We do have another couple lined up. So if you do feel you would like to play me for 20,000 coins, or even possibly a wager match for more, you know, just message me on Facebook or get in touch with me on Xbox or anything like that. So please like, subscribe and comment, and I will see you all next time.